Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela, and today I will finally react to episode 6 of the second season of The Punisher. Actually passed some time since I last seen the show and I miss it so much. I was feeling sick and I just wanted to, be completely healed so I can enjoy the show. And I miss it so much. It was so hard not to just watch it by myself, but I tried so hard and I made it. Anyway, in the last episode, uh, um, Billy found himself some friend, and I'm like, how can anybody agree with what you did? But I mean, it's impossible not to find someone, I guess. Frank was in a fight. I guess he missed it. And he and Amy kind of figure out how the things are going, and they were kicked out from the apartment by Madani, so now maybe they need to find a new place to stay. Apparently Curtis already has such place, so yay for them. And Dr. Dumont apparently deals with her own shit. So again, I'm guessing that's why she's so eager to do absolutely everything to help Billy. Oh, and the Pilgrim is back. Yay! I mean, he seemed like an interesting character, so I can't wait to see how things will go from here with him and Frank. I hope it's gonna be like a big fight between them, but also there is Billy, so I don't know. In a way, I just can't wait to see how this whole story ends. But in the other way, I'm so sad that it's ending. But it is what it is. Anyway, as usual, I got tea. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Hell no.
I mean, if you see that face when you open the door, would you let him in?
It's a heavy door you got there, mister. Take an whole army to kick that thing down.
All right. I take the money up front. 300 for my time in the studio, another 200 for developing. You own the prints and the negatives. No internet, no trace, no cops.
What the fuck is this
Agree with any of
place?
this? I don't judge. So, whatever you want to do. I mean, whatever.
Well, he wanted to punch your face.
Get to work. Go.
I mean, you tried.
No!
You like taking pictures of little girls, huh?
Please, he's gonna kill me. Please, don't go. I didn't do anything, did I?
Are you?
You can wait outside.
Hey, listen. He's like a total creep, but still seems a bit borderline. Even for you. You're disappointed. I'm touched. Really.
Yeah.
You could always burn the place down. It makes you feel better.
Well,
are you making that good toast? When you back in?
I can't say. Rodent problem.
Is that what
Not
we
just mine.
call Billy Russo now? Rodent problem.
So Pelaznev's a creature of habit. Gets breakfast with his kid every morning. You know, I bet he wakes up every day and pats himself on the back for being such a special parent. God, kids are a weakness.
Let's go.
Is this what you would have wanted for Lisa, if you could? Send her someplace like this?
Yeah, I don't know how to really think about it.
You don't think about her?
Yeah, I always think about her. When she's gone, so.
You should think about her.
Stop talking about.
You should think about who she'd be now. Let her live in your head.
I think that's the worst advice that you can give to someone.
You know?
No.
How old would she be by now?
Oh my god, stop.
Next month's her birthday. Should be 15.
Oh, man, wow. Yeah, well, she'd be doing stuff, all right. You'd be in so much trouble by now, trust me. She'd be scaring the life out of you.
Stop
Yeah, she'd be
talking
going
about
out.
her, goddamn.
Boys knocking on the door.
Don't you see
all
that he doesn't like this?
Please don't leave here again.
And what if I do?
Don't get caught.
Wow. That's your advice? Don't get caught. I mean, you can do everything you want, but be careful not to get caught by the police. Awesome.
Bet you're a really good dad, huh? You ever, like, teach Lisa any of this or anything?
Why are you always bringing her up, though?
Anytime I come here, I'm gonna call your name, okay? So you hear somebody out there doesn't call. You just take the shotgun. You let loose. You hit the hatch, you run like hell. Clear?
Yeah.
How did this happen to me? Just tell me. Who did this to me, man? I wish I could tell you, Billy. I was never gonna hurt you, man.
I didn't think he would come after me even after you killed cousin.
I didn't kill Kazan.
Maybe fate has sense of humor. If you didn't kill Kazan, the same people coming after you are coming after me. Fate makes us allies, not enemies.
Your daughter.
Almost 17.
Does she know? Should you do? Does she know?
what we all want, Mr. Castle. To give our children better life than we had. Natalia, she plans to be a musician. Violin. I love to watch her play.
You think you feel me? You get out of town, you never come back.
Was it a Batman versus Superman moment? Martha.
Thank you, Mr. Castle.
And do it for you. She's back in America again.
Got kids? I got kids too. I had kids.
Hey, get off there. What are you... Get off me! What are you doing? Get your hands off me! Bastard! Get off me!
You can either stop fighting and shut up, or I will break you in half.
You're crazy. Get off me, you freak!
And we were really beating him up just because he was doing his job.
Damn, really? That was easy. We did that easy.
Yeah,
How
maybe
good did that
because
feel?
it was only one man.
You guys move pretty well.
I like riding a bicycle.
We're wasting our time in that bar every night. We should be doing jobs, working protection, something like that. Make some money, get some juice while we're at it.
Wait, why work for someone else? A crew like this? Should rob a bank or something. I know a place.
Who's KM?
What?
KM! I've read my file. Who is he? Some other pet project of yours? Some other poor bastard you've been trying to control, huh? I'm guessing that didn't end too well. How many have there been? What number am I?
What?
The last few days, I let men live that I should have killed.
Don't worry, babe. We're going to take care of them.
It pisses me off.
You are
As far as that maniac on your phone, that's my problem, and I'll deal with it. Give you my word.
No, Frank, no. You can't fight a war on two fronts. We deal with Billy Russo first, and everything else comes after.
You want your lives back. I get it. So I'm gonna find Bill. And I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna do it my way. And you gotta be right with that.
That goddamn look. So it's official now. Frank's gonna kill Billy. Well, it's not that he wasn't gonna kill him anyway, but now, like, everyone knows. Curtis and Madani. I'm pretty sure Curtis has no problem with it. But I don't know what to think about Madani. I still think that, you know, she wants Billy in jail. But at the end of the day, what did she expect when she went after Frank? Like, she knew what Frank is capable of, so I think, you know, she has to deal with it. Hopefully she won't be too much pain in the ass, because I know that she will. She won't accept it that easily, so let's see how things will go. So let's start from the beginning. Amy kept talking about Lisa, Frank's daughter, and I know that, like, maybe she was trying to help Frank, but you can, like, you could see how much this affected him. Like, a side note, I just love the way Frank talks about his family. Like in second season of Daredevil at the cemetery, was talking about his daughter, and then the first season of The Punisher uh, was talking about Maria and his kids, and he always has this like passion, and you could see how much he loved them, um, by the way he speaks about them, with I don't know, this sort of admiration for them. He was so defensive when Amy was like dare to question the fact that he doesn't think about his kids, and he was like, no, I always think about her. And I just want to say that I don't agree with her advice about that he should think about her like how she would be now at 15, to keep her alive, doing stuff, being happy about like if it would be if she would be going to this high school or that, doing this or that. And in my opinion, and again, it's such a bad advice to give to someone who lost his family, or like someone he cared about. Doing all these scenarios in your head, in my opinion, it's not healthy. I think it's just a reminder that they are not with you anymore. Like, they are gone and everything ends. It's I think thinking about what they'll do, or how they'll be if they were still alive, it's like it's terrible. Again, they're gone, and you'll never see them doing the things that you imagine them doing. I really think that brings only more sorrow and pain. I think it's better to remember them by the memories that we have together, and not the memories that you could have. And again, for a friend um, to think about his family is like heartbreaking, because if he thinks how things would have been, he just starts to remember that, oh, they are dead, and again, oh, they are dead because of me. Doesn't this make him feel more terrible, like more guilty? Because like he again um, blames himself for their death, because the consequences, he was talking with Amy about this, that her friends are dead because things that they did. So like I think that what he also thinks, that his family is dead because the thing that he did, even if it's like not his fault, he was just following orders, wrong ones, but still he was following them. And because of that, because some people were greedy enough, they were willing to do anything not to be brought to light, they killed his family, and they wanted to kill him as well. But fortunately for them, he is still alive. Then there was the part where Billy found Curtis, And when he asked who did that to him, I really thought that Curtis will say, that Frank did it. But, in a way, it wasn't his place to tell him that. I'm kind of sad. I was expecting to see their first confrontation between, like, Billy and Frank. But I guess I gotta wait a little bit longer. And talking about Billy, he found himself like a gang of friends now. And they're like the wrong defenders. They just beat up a guy that he was trying to do his job. And then they were talking about robbing banks and things like that. And apparently one had a nice place that they could try to rob. And I'm like, okay, man. Now going to Eliza and Anderson, we found out that first in the photos is their son, and second that they are not so insignificant. They have this big corporation, testament, and what a fitting name, and that they want their son to be the next president, the second, the next president. That's why they want these photos so badly, and everyone that had any connection with them to disappear. They don't want the truth to be found. I don't know. I just wondered if their son agrees with this, with the things that they are doing, just to hide the fact that he's gay. My opinion, like, doesn't matter what he is, but for them it's such a big deal. Isn't it a contradiction with religion? Like, shouldn't you be like modest and humble and give to the others, but they understand, analyze that they are just hungry for more power. That's why I think that they want their son to be the president, so they control him. It's nothing like new. There will always be fights for power, for who has greater power. At least now it kind of makes sense how they have all these resources. I'm pretty sure that they don't pay Pilgrim. He's just doing it from the good of his heart. But to have all those mercenaries and to find out the information about, pretty sure that's how he found out where Madani is. Someone had to find the information, and for all of this you need a lot of money, so now I know from where they had it. Next, I want to talk a little bit about KM. It was in Billy's file. She said that Billy reminds her of KM, and maybe he was like, we don't know any detail about him. Maybe it was one of her patients that, I don't know, she couldn't save or something. Maybe they committed suicide. I don't know. Even if we don't know nothing about it, for sure it's something important, or else it wasn't mentioned. So I don't know who this could be. Talking about Dumont and Billy, to me, when she asked what would you have done if I told Honey about you? And it was like, would you have killed him? It looked just like another reason for her to keep Billy there, hiding. I don't think that she was concerned about police, but more for Billy. She wanted another reason for her that she's doing the right thing. Maybe she thinks that she saves some lives by not, turning Billy over. She knows what he's capable of, and I'm pretty sure that innocent people would get hurt, and maybe at least the police could handle him better. They, maybe they are used with this kind of situations. And the last thing that I want to just quickly say something about is the thing that Amy said about changing the past. If you could change the past, would you do it? And I don't know, it just stuck with me because I don't know what Frank could change. Like, at what point he could do something different, or he could have done something different. Like, so many things happened in his life that I don't know at what point he could change something for things to go the other way. Like, going back, like that day at the park, or the things that he did in the military, or like the fact that he went in military, for things to go completely different. And maybe like he never should have enrolled like in the army. Maybe that would be, or would have been, the only thing that would make the difference. But I don't know what to imagine for him, because again, he loved that. That's why he went there. And maybe he couldn't, like, he can do anything. There is no changing for him. Maybe that's his, like, this is his destiny. Anyway, that's all that I have to say about this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.